Welcome to Roadshow Home Video. Before the movie, we'd like to show you previews of some of our films.
Name? Karen Silkwood.
Drew Stevens.
Dolly Pellicker.
What about the radiation effects from all this material?
We've all seen the poor guy suffering the effects of sunburn. Well, radiation's like that.
There was a contamination in our section. They're saying that you did it.
I just hate people talking about me that way.
Karen, the company's got to blame somebody, otherwise it's their fault.
Sounds like they're trying to get rid of you.
I wish I could take care of you, but
I'm doing something good.
I know what you're doing. You're the wrong person to be doing it.
I was just thinking, if you'd ever quit, come away with me.
I can't quit now.
What are you doing in there?
I'm so scared. They're trying to kill me.
Behind dank walls, a nightmare world of horror and butchery awaits as a rotting corpse crawls from the earth to terrify the living. Beware of barren blood.
I would not play with the occult if I were you. One's obsession with it could be the real danger.
Screams of his victims still echo in his chamber of horrors.
The Baron's will not only dominated this castle, but all the valley below. The people were necessary only for his convenience. Was the Baron, then both your lives are in danger. You will try again.
Barren blood. He returns to avenge a witch's curse and reclaim his empire of evil.
Unleash the monster on the world. You must try to send him back.
No! He's out! The door! He's coming in! Make it go away!
Barren blood. Starring Joseph Cotton and Elke Summer. Beware of barren blood.
A time for laughter.
Come and give Nanny a kiss. Miles, please.
A time for sorrow.
I don't know what to say to them. Tell them the truth. You got to.
Conflict.
Andrew, what I want to say to you is not very easy.
You should have told me!
And confusion.
You treat that kid like he had a cold you don't catch.
I treat him like he's a grown-up.
You know, I loved your mother very deeply, and I can't just take that love and put it somewhere else.
What do you mean you're going away? Be grown up, Miles. I'm not grown up, and I love you.
You know, you won't give in to any emotion. He doesn't think you can either.
Next time I feel like crying, you remind me, and I'll let him watch.
Just trying to remind you he's a kid. You're a kid. You're going to have to make the first move, pal.
A movie for every kid who wants to be hugged, and every parent who wants to love and understand. Rip Torn, Academy Award winner Gene Hackman, Henry Thomas of E.T., and Terms of Endearment newcomer Huckleberry Fox. Performances you'll always remember in a film about love and understanding you'll never forget. Misunderstood.
On a New York City street, with that smoking funky beat, they used to hang out all night, just gang fight, leaving bodies all over the street. But now it's hip-hop, don't stop, electric, boogie, break, dance, and pop. Everything in town is built around that cut, scratch, and hip-hop sound on Beat Street.
Beat Street!
It's a battle on the dance floor, all in front. Music is the weapon instead of a gun, because it's a crew on crew or a one-on-one. Enough excitement in the place for everyone on Beat Street.
Beat Street!
Music is a language understood, and the goal is to make it to Hollywood. Some tape it, play it, dance or spray it on the walls in the halls, or some just say it on Beat Street.
On Beat Street!
Looking for a break and the guts to take it. If you don't give it up, you just might make it to the top. Hip-hop, you'll be a star if you got the nerve to go that far on Beat Street.
Beat Street.
If you want to know what hip-hop is about, then stop, look, and listen and check this out. Beat Street.
Beat Street.
Beat Street.
Beat Street.
Ah, Beat Street.
Beat Street.
Beat Street.
Beat Street.
Play that beat. Funky beat.
For more movie previews, keep watching after the end of this film.
After 40 years, Patrick Foley is going home. But his journey is interrupted. He is a silent witness to a terrible tragedy.
I can't hold it!
Your mama's dead, and your papa's dead, and that's the hard truth. And someday you're gonna die, just like someday I'm going to die. Till then, you fight like hell to stay alive, you get that? You look to the creeks for food, water plants, and you eat bugs. And I don't care what kind, because they're nothing but protein and fat anyway. And you catch frogs, and you eat flowers. No. Ah! That's how I outsmart all those wonderful creatures. Next time, catch your own.
Get your own fish. I love you.
I never told my father that.
I love you.
Don't ever be ashamed of love, boy. Show it. Always show it.
They were earthlings in this strange valley. The man would never leave. The boy would never come back. The earthling.
The mysterious powers of black magic. These you will explore.
Now, what is it you need?
You got some dried blood or from bat in the house?
The Raven will take you careening through the darkest of dangers. Into the ominous mystery of a master magician's evil castle.
Afraid, my dear?
I offer you a choice. The secret of your hand manipulations, or this against this.
Well, don't just stand there. Do something.
This is no answer.
Very well, then. Adieu to the death.
It takes a lot for a boy to make the grade at the snootiest prep school in America. It takes money.
I've never seen such a vulgar display of wealth in my entire life. How do I get one?
It takes experience.
So, you girls live around here?
It takes class.
You are the first student in the history of Vernon Academy ever to be banned from Foxfield until, and I quote, the day you die.
Though they are the only females within 100 miles, there is still a place where thou canst journey to.
Which do you prefer? Going up? Or going down?
How old is she?
Mid-30s.
Is she really? And you really? Good.
Aren't I?
Oh, man.
Class.
I love you.
The story of what happens when a boy's best friend...
Jonathan, this is my mom.
...turns out to be his best friend's mother.
Jonathan, evidently you and I have something in common.
I would never have done it if I'd known who you were.
I just want you to talk.
Class. The story of a friendship that's in a class by itself. Class.
called Yorga, Vampire, is a film that throws you into a world of which we know little. Strange, frightening, whispered from generation to generation until it becomes a scream out of the past.
You enjoyed your little joke last night, Doctor. But as you can see, tonight is mine. Incredible. You really are a vampire? Yes.
It did happen to them. It could happen to you. Count Yorga, Vampire.
The year was 1949. The place was Texas. It was the beginning of another hot summer, and everyone was feeling a little restless. He thrilled the world in Little Darlings and My Bodyguard. Matt Dillon in his first starring role.
Met this girl at the movie theater the other night. Who might that be? Her name is Jenny Peterson.
Alex Peterson's daughter?
I guess so.
I can tell you, son, you're just wasting your time.
His family worked the land. Her family owned it. And they'd been watching each other all their lives. In a small town in Texas in 1949, Jack Duncan and Jenny Peterson fell in love. Their lives would never be the same.
I'm going to tell you one thing, young lady. You're never going to see them.
Would you just listen to me before you say that?
You're never going to see them again.
I can explain everything, Daddy.
Do you hear me? Never again.
They listened to their hearts, and nothing else mattered.
Look, I love you. I'm going to shout it out to the world. I'm going to shout it out right here. Jenny, I love you. I love Jenny Peterson. Tonight, let's leave tonight.
Of all the people they could have chosen, of all the ways they could have loved,
I want her home.
I'll need $500 now and $1,000 on delivery.
They chose the most forbidden love a boy and girl can know.
You imagine the guilt I felt.
But I loved you.
And now I got my daughter out there, being hunted down like a wild animal. Oh, I can't!
Jack and Jenny had no way of knowing a love that started with a single kiss could turn into a love the world would forbid. Matt Dillon and Cindy Fisher in Liar's Moon. They knew in their hearts it was right.
It will change every idea you ever had about winning and losing.
You looked.
You spilled your drink.
No, you took your eyes up. You allow me to distract you.
Teach me stuff.
Susan Sarandon.
Like what?
She has the ambition.
What you know.
Burt Lancaster has the experience.
I'll think about it.
It's over now. I want the money. Give me the money.
You run your hands under the water to feel the temperature.
Come on, you know what I'm talking about. Give me the money. Now.
Then you take a bottle of gold perfume when you...
You saved my life.
The money. Money.
A room for me and my mother.
Glad to see you're born again.
Burt Lancaster.
Anyone ever take care of you like I did? If you're safe.
Susan Sarandon. Atlantic City. For everyone who's ever needed one more chance.
To keep up to date with our new releases, send us your name and address, and we'll mail you information about our new movies when they're released.